welcome back to What's on Draft.
It's been far too long.
It's been way too long, so we can only apologise. Busy lives and all that, innit?
Doing bits
Bits and bobs and people's birthdays and holidays. But yeah, we're back. I think the last pod went up
3 weeks
years ago. Yeah, no, mate, it was longer than that. I think last pod went up like 5 weeks ago. I think it's been over a month. Almost certain of it.
Okay.
Yeah. No one cares. So we are back.
They've got busy lives as well. They haven't had time to watch them.
No, I know. Back by popular demand is why. So yeah, welcome back. We are, my name is Josh and this is Morgan.
Hello, mate.
And we're going to be starting off, as always, with the Ever Done This with Morgan.
No, we're not. TripAdvise.
Oh, you're going to go for Trip. We're going to be starting off, as always, with TripAdvisor with Morgan. But first, Josh, what's that piss? Well, this week, our piss comes from our friend Dom,
Who you've seen.
as a birthday present to Morgan. And unfortunately, all of them are different. So I don't know. Unfortunately, fortunately, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Well, last was longer.
So we're both not going to be trying the same ones.
But we are.
But we are. They're from the same box. So, Morgan, you've got
So I've not seen these because we went on a night out.
You've got this one.
And Dom gave me the present, but... Sorry, we've just had a massive curry.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Josh... Dom gave me the present, but I didn't want to open it because we were going on a night out. But Josh was staying in Liverpool, so I gave the present to him and just said, "You hold it, I'll open it when I've got more time."
I kept it to one side.
And he's kept it to one side,
And now
so
we've
I
brought
don't
it here.
actually know.
You've got this one. It's Travel by Telephone. It's got a weird sunflower label.
Oh, it's one of them.
The can is just... Oh, they're all like that. I think they're very, very low budget, unique, beers.
Wilderness Brewery.
They're not made by any breweries that we know.
We're a small farmhouse brewery and orchard based in mid Wales.
Oh.
Making modern mixed fermentation beer. Our beers vary with the seasons and are either released fresh or aged and soured in our barrel store. All our beers are unfined, unfiltered, and vegan friendly. We can this beer with live yeast, so expect a little sediment at the bottom.
I'm glad you're having that one. I'm having...
This one, which just says, this can is full of sediment. Yours is going to say...
This one's this one. Here we go. There's the label.
This one's this one.
It's called Duration.
It's a bit psychedelic.
And it says, you end up where you were. Whatever that means. Here we go.
Rustic farmhouse beer aged for 18 months in Bordeaux barrels, then blended with fresh saison and lightly dried with Citra Dry and lightly funky.
How strong is yours?
4.4.
Oof, mine's only 3%.
Yours is non-alcoholic.
Is anything finer than gathering round the table to break bread? The connections we make melt away differences, making any place feel like home. This table beer is meant for such occasions, finding familiarity and communality on the road. Because no matter where you are... Yeah. Because no matter where you are, if you go straight long enough, you end up where you were. Crisp, citrus and light. And it's made in Norfolk. And it is also vegan friendly. So there you go.
Get it on your leg, mate.
There you go.
Just do the rest of the pod like this.
Right, you ready? Oh.
Not that cold.
No, they're not. What? This was £1,000.
Oh my God, this one's erupting.
Went all over me.
Why is it always me?
Oh, these chairs are so comfortable.
Yeah, annoyingly after this curry, hold on.
My can feels warm, but I've got to... Okay. I wanted to cheers you, but...
Smelling it. They smell exactly the same.
Whew. I haven't actually smelt mine.
They smell the same. Oh, no, they don't. This is more orangey.
I think they said it smells the same.
No, this one's... Honestly, smell this one more time. It smells very citrusy.
Riveting, this. Oh, right.
I can't. Cheers!
Cheers. Dink it.
Clink it.
Clink it. Dink it, clink it, sink it.
Yeah.
Cheers. Oh my god, mine tastes like salt. Oh my god, lad, taste that. It's just like a fucking bolognese. Jesus Christ. Oh god, it's like having a mouthful of lime pickle. Mate, yours tastes like paint. What the fuck is going on? Yours tastes like paint, la. Well, these two are fucking horrible. Cheers, Dom.
That's why you bought them, though. I think if they were very nice, you'd be like, oh.
Fucking hell. That one's worse, man. Yours tastes like fucking, like, paint stripper. Like white spirit.
Should have done Evian water for mine.
Well, let's turn to that. So, there you go. There's a duration. You probably can't see that on the camera, but I'll stick that there anyway. Oh. So you're going to start with TripAdvisors?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got one short one and one long one. By the way,
new sign. Courtesy of, what's your cousin's name?
John.
John.
No.
Cheers, John.
His name's not John.
Well, cheers, John, anyway, if you're watching.
John. Cheers, John. I love that. Like telling someone the name wrong and they're just because they know no different.
I don't know any different, yeah. What's
So
his name?
funny.
John. Cheers, John.
Cheers, John.
It's not John. I think it should be John now.
Johnny.
What's your cousin's
one
name?
of them is quite long.
Jesus. What's your cousin's name?
Ewan.
Ewan. Thank you, Ewan, for the sign.
Yeah, which I was made
It's
up
awesome.
with.
And to be fair, discussed it with my business partner, and it's going to stay there.
I think it should.
That is going to be in this room because obviously,
Forever.
if you don't already know, or you haven't seen the last episode, we're now in a new studio and it's in the bar that I currently am running. So that's going to stay there in this room.
And people are going to be like,
So people ask, because to be fair, it makes sense as well because obviously it's a pub.
yeah.
So they'll be like, that just looks like something that
stupid
just says
sign.
what's on draft. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then if somebody asks, where's that sign come from? Oh, well.
So, this is the Cardiff edition this week of TripAdvisors. I've got two restaurants. The first one is called The Water Guard.
I was going to say, I think I know what that is, but I've actually never been to Cardiff, so I don't know.
Carol gave
Carol. You
this. 2019, Rude Staff. Now, this review is more funny because she's a twat.
They always are.
I was looking forward to a catch-up with retired colleagues, and when one of my friends showed us a video of her newborn... Oh, of her newborn. I thought I said of her newborn member of staff. Showed us a video of her newborn. A member of staff came over and told us to turn it down. I couldn't believe my ears. After all, they had high chairs. So what if we'd have brought a child who had laughed and chatted? Would we have been told off or thrown out? We left, as we did not feel welcome and felt uncomfortable when the staff started talking about us and pointing from the bar.
Oh, that's a bit bad, though, that, to be fair. You can't be behind the bar with it, yeah, and going, you see that f*** over there? It's just like, whoa, you know.
Twat.
Showing pictures of
The other
people
one
and
is
babies,
hilarious.
no one's will hear it.
The other one is long. I've only read the first part of it and it was funny, so this is new
We're in
to
for
us
a
both.
ride.
This
First of
is-
all, Carol, grow up.
If you're listening. The Water Guard. Stop pointing at people. Bills.
That's a good point.
You've been to a Bills
No.
before?
No.
There's one in Liverpool one. No, I'm just letting you know that it's a chain and there's quite
I've never
popular,
been.
So we could go. It's like a brunch place. I think it closes at like 5. But it's quite but it's like a chain brunch. Like all the food's like really cool. It's all like avocado and.
Oh, yeah, because
Yeah.
that's like the pinnacle of cool food, isn't it? Avocado.
Well, it is, isn't it? You know what I mean? Halloumi.
Yeah, it's all like hip and trendy. at the
Halloumi,
moment,
yeah.
man.
Always on the move.
Indie food.
Always on the move. Anyway. Bills. Cardiff again. This is end of 2021, so a recent review. First and last visit. Dreadful.
Okay.
Visited last Friday as a birthday treat from my friend. There were 3 of us. Ordered drinks first. The young waitress with a long blonde ponytail seemed distracted and was confused about the glass of wine. We pointed it out to her on the menu, and she wrote it down. 2 drinks came quite quickly, but the wine didn't come with it. After 10 minutes, we called the waitress and explained. Another 10 minutes, and we called another waitress over to explain. Still no wine. 10 minutes later, we called the same waitress and explained.
It's been half an hour now.
It was now 30 minutes, and my friend had not received her drink.
Wow.
The waitress brought the wine to the table, but no apology. On ordering food, I stated a plain burger, nothing in the bun but the burger. The same young waitress wrote this on her pad.
Sorry, first of all, let's just stop right there.
Grow up.
You've ordered a burger with nothing in the burger but the burger itself. So just a burger and 2 buns. Grow up. Again.
Yeah. That same young waitress wrote this on her pad, so I thought, when my burger came, it was full of all the accompaniments. Was not happy.
Yeah. I mean, again, waitress's fault, don't get me wrong.
The nice young man who served it apologised and said he would get it sorted. When my plain burger arrived, my 2 friends had eaten all their food, and I was eating on my own. Yeah. A woman then came over to clear our plates later and asked how it was. I explained about the drink delay and the food being wrong, but all she kept saying was that waitressing is hard.
Oh my god, that's what she said.
Waitressing is a hard job.
Waitressing's hard. Great.
I agreed with that, but still that girl should have given her attention to our order when she was dealing with us. And the fact she had a pen and pad to write it all down with, and why she did not write plain burger, and after the first inquiry as to why my friend had not received their wine, the waitress should have dealt with that by bringing it straight away. Sorry, a bit pissed now after that. My friend had the steak and eggs, but didn't finish it.
My friend had the steak and eggs, no eggs, well done. Like, oh,
my friend, no steak or eggs. Gammon.
Just wants the pea shoots that come with it.
Gammon. My friend had the steak and eggs, but didn't finish it, as she said there was not much taste to it. My burger was nothing special. I have...
No fucking surprise, there's nothing on it. My burger wasn't very good, actually. It's quite plain. Yeah, fucking no shit.
Yeah, you just got
beef and bread, you stupid bint.
Beef pussy.
Oh, fucking hell, that's brilliant. Jesus Christ. Grow up again. Go on, then.
Hold on.
There's nothing to shout about either.
I feel...
Yeah, no shit.
About 400 stone.
Mate, you're dying. Oh my God.
Live on air. My friend had the steak and eggs, but didn't finish it. She said there was not much taste. My burger was nothing special. I've had tasty at once in Wetherspoons for half the price. Nothing against Wetherspoons. We were going to stay for dessert originally, but after our experience, did not.
Great.
The lady who cleared our plates was not rude,
anyway.
but neither was she apologetic. She did refund the price of the burger, but that did not make up for the awful time we had there. Think her customer service skills need polishing. Even though the service was bad, they still added £4.50 service charge to our bill. We refuse to pay this. I will never return to bills again because of the tasteless food and terrible service.
I love how like they try and make it sound like it's so fucking important. You know, it's like, we will never come back to...
When they're going to close
The whole of bills has just gone... Thank you so much for not coming back. You sound like a fucking nightmare. But to be fair, yeah, both parties done something wrong there. That was funny about the burger, though. My burger wasn't really anything to shout about. Fuck, how genuinely though, how actually can you, like, think that it's going to be good? Yeah, you can get a burger nice and juicy,
seasoned.
A burger's a burger's a burger's a burger. You know what I mean? Like,
it's a burger.
It's all about what you have on it, and how the burger's been cooked and how the burger's been seasoned. That's it. You can't complain about having a plain burger when you've ordered a plain burger.
No sauce.
No, you got nothing. No sauce, no salad, no bacon, no cheese.
Too much curry.
Do the same thing.
What's on draft? Full edition.
Yeah, I had the lamb curry. Lamb curry ghost.
I can't even remember what mine was called. The chicken Jafrani. Not jalfrezi before one of your pompous twats says jalfrezi.
It's the jalfrezi.
Shut up, Adam.
It's just Adam. We're in the eye of the storm now.
If he doesn't watch this.
I don't give a shit if he does. I hope he finds it funny. He will. He'll find he's got a sense of humour.
He has.
I hope. Anyway, I've got a couple of... I found this... Oh, mate, I found this website.
Do you want to talk about Milan? Josh has been to Milan.
I did. Well, yeah, since the last since the last pod, I've been on holiday. You've had a birthday. I went to Milan for...
What did you enjoy more?
I went to Milan for like 5-6 days. Absolutely beautiful over there. Really cheap.
Big fish.
Don't understand how anyone's living in the UK when you can live somewhere there. Big fish, yeah. We went to Lake Como as well, and that was unreal. We went to Bologna, and that was just
Lake Como is where Anakin says, I don't like sand. It's rough, coarse, and irritating, and it gets everywhere. The scene with Padme,
yeah,
and they're
great,
like on the river. That's Lake Como.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Well, actually, is it? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
knew you'd actually be interested. He always starts off like, oh, great, and then he's like...
It's because I don't know what scene you're talking about. Oh, where he says this, and I'm like, I don't fucking know.
That's a massive meme.
But then now you've...
Though, isn't it?
Now I remember...
like sand.
Yeah. Well, it is amongst the Star Wars community.
No, but it's just that awful George Lucas writing, isn't it?
Yeah, well, and awful acting. But the...
I disagree.
Right.
I think it's hard to act when you're getting given them lines.
Well, that's what I mean.
How the fuck do you make... I don't like sand. I don't like sand. Shite.
Mate, honestly, I'd watch the Northern Star Wars. That'd be fucking brilliant.
Luke. Your father. No, I'm your dad.
I'm your dad.
Your ma.
I've got the high ground.
I've got up top. Don't try it.
You're supposed to... What does he say? You're supposed to lead the... Whatever it is.
The Resistance were not in the prequel.
Oh, well, whatever then.
You're supposed to destroy Sith, not join them.
No, not join them.
Swat.
But anyway, Lake Como and then Bologna, which is like, if you were to say, well, where should I go in Italy to experience Italy?
Florence.
Bologna. It was beautiful. Really, really nice. Well, yeah, Florence as well. But Florence, because I'm only saying Bologna because it's like the least touristy.
I've been to Bologna.
Yeah. But it's like, there's not... It's just all... Like, there's no... You don't see any fucking chavs. Huh?
Do you have bolognese there?
I did have a bolognese there. I also had a ragu as well.
Well, that's like what a bolognese is, isn't it?
Yeah. But then their bolognese is
sausage
meat, and something else. Beautiful, though. Really, really nice.
Horse meat.
And, yeah, other than that, nothing really much to tell. I mean, I've got pictures on my Instagram, at JoshMuzzy123, if you want to have a look. Yeah, it was fucking well nice.
Little plug.
Really, really good. Nothing bad happened that I can think of anyway that would be funny to tell, because it was just mint.
The big fish.
Well, yeah. I mean, we stayed at this restaurant on the last night in Lake Como, and it was like the sun's just come down. It was really nice and warm. Music was playing. Fucking Bittersweet Symphony came on halfway through there. I almost like crying. I was like, wait for me tiramisu to arrive.
A story about tiramisu since we last spoke.
Okay. So, and then, this fishing boat arrives, because obviously we were on the lake. This fishing boat arrives, and all these lads are fucking buzzing. They're like, hey, scalabote. And you're like, oh, nice, here we go. And they bring over, like, two massive, like, 6 foot long...
They sound far away, Italians, don't they? You just hear. Sounds like he's over there, then. Hey, scalabote.
Skillibucci. So, Skillibucci. So they came up from this dropping their fishing boat off, and they get out, and he brings over this, like, I kid you not, probably like 5'5" long, huge fish. I don't know what the fish is.
Slapped it.
And just dumped it on the ground, made this big thud as if someone was just like fallen over. And everyone was at the restaurant. What the fuck? Oh, and the chefs came out and they were like, hey,
skillibucci.
Like, oh, we'll buy it off you. And then he brings another one that he brings like his brother with him.
The fish's brother.
The fish's brother.
Oh,
brings it with him. Bosh.
Skillibucci.
And they're just skillibucci. And then they're just taking pictures next to it. So he's like lying down next to the fish.
Oh.
2 of them are holding it. But they honestly, mate, I tell you what though, these guys were milking it. They were there for like an hour and a half.
Skillibucci for an hour and a half.
Skillibucci just for an hour and a half. Just taking pictures of these fish. They were there for so long. They were there for so long that one of the tables that were at the restaurant finished their meal, paid the bill, and went over and had a chat about it to them. I was like, fucking hell. I was like, these guys are just lapping it up. Somebody offered them money. Somebody was like, I'll give you fucking €300 for it or something like that. And he was like, no, I can sell it for more, blah, blah. I speak Italian, you see, so...
Yeah, Skidlibucci.
No, obviously, the guy said, I'll buy it for £300 if you want that.
What, was he British?
Yeah, he was.
You joking?
Not the fisherman, the guy that was going to buy it. Yeah, he was English.
Fuck off,
I know,
innit?
twat.
Of course.
Got there, but to be fair though, he got back in his Alfa Romeo with his missus and drove off, and I was like, what?
What's he going to do with that fish? Sling it in the boot?
Yeah, fuck it, it doesn't matter, mate. He's got a villa in Lake Como with an Alfa Romeo out the front, so he can do what the fuck he wants.
Villa?
Mate, if he's driving that Alfa...
Was it
this
a
man, it was a fucking... I can't remember what it's called.
4C?
The Alfa... no, it wasn't the 4C, but it was the...
Julia.
Might have been the Julia, like the sporty boy.
Julia.
Beautiful though, made a hell of a noise.
You got the
and you can tell that he lived in Lake Como.
Julietta's the little one, and then the big one.
I don't know, but it was fucking mint anyway.
Julietta.
But Julia, so
sorry.
that was probably well, it wasn't the highlight, but like the weirdest thing that happened. Other than that, everything was pretty fucking straightforward and just mint, which is I'm actually really glad about. Obviously, if something went wrong, I'd be like, funny story to tell the pod, blah blah. But I'm glad that it
got
didn't,
one funny story to tell the pod. That we've just come back from an Indian, and I can't mince my words here. There's a guy mopping the ceiling.
Got a mop on the wall in the bathroom.
I was like,
I literally, you had your back turned to the bathroom, and yeah, we just went to this Indian, and you like opened the door so everyone could see. And
he's a little twat again.
And he was.
Yeah, you've heard about him before.
Yeah, you have heard about him before. He's the guy that was like taking.
What
the
did he
piss out
say
the
again today?
He didn't say anything, but he just like started, and we were like, "We know who you are." You know? No, that was it. Yeah, you were like, "What day is it today?" And he goes, "Oh," and he's like, "Wednesday, all day." And we were like, "Don't."
And all night, and I went, "Well, it's not actually all night. It stops at 12." And he comes over, he just goes,
"Yeah," and then pointed at our like sauces. Doesn't say anything. Just puts his hand on our sauces, and I just go,
"Yeah, we want to keep them.
We're gonna keep him." And he goes,
just walks off
and walks off. But yeah, right when we sit down, this man goes into the gents' toilets and then just opens the door so everyone can see what he's doing, and he's just mopping the wall with the mop
like
that
the
I
ceiling,
assume
like
he's
in
just,
like the court.
everywhere, mate. Just he was
just
like,
making it
obviously
all
run
smell
out
of piss, I think.
He's run out of spray and cloth, and he's just gone, fuck it. What I've just used to mop up all this piss, I'll just wipe all over the wall. It was a strange start. But we literally looked at each other and went, "That's for the pod." Yeah, just walk in and go,
Piss.
nice in here, isn't it?
Piss.
Start licking the walls. Anyway, fucking hell. I was wondering, what happened to the wall for him to fucking like mop it?
Maybe you were in there in your primary school days pissing on the ceiling.
Trying to reach the vent at the top.
But yeah, speaking of eating too much food and drinking too much drink, my birthday on Tuesday was a great day. Oh, that pizza.
Mate, I almost paid 33p for my meal. I could have got away with that, you know.
I would have.
You were fuming at me because you were like, you shouldn't have fucking said it.
The guy charged him 33p for this outstanding pizza. And
and everything.
Tiramisu was alright.
Yeah, we only shared it, didn't we?
It was alright.
But the
we were like this.
starter and the... We'll share it, tiramisu.
He came all the way. We did dead long tables, about 10 of us, and he came all the way. Didn't stop me from making him laugh, though. Beck with the mushrooms.
Oh, yeah. More mushrooms on that pizza than hairs on your head. I was like, I heard it from downwind. And I was like, oh. I spat my foot. Well, I didn't spit my foot out, but like I couldn't take a bite. I was like...
Yeah, I saw him as well in the corner. Yeah, he's just over there. He just went...
you just died. You could just see me the other day. I was like, oh, there's more mushrooms on the pit. I was like, oh, here we fucking go. Then hairs on your head. Oh, yeah, of course there is. Yeah, it's a mountain of mushrooms.
There fucking was. You couldn't see it.
There's like 10. There's like 10 mushrooms on the pizza.
You're joking, aren't you? You couldn't see the base in the middle. Mushrooms. That could be like, God. There was. She left 50.
50. Imagine getting that. We got the Florentino,
Skilimucci,
and with a fungi pizza, and he's like, "Oh,
she didn't even order the fungi. It was like the caprese or something."
An entire punnet of mushrooms. I've got one pizza on. I'm just going to fucking slice all of these mushrooms.
Yeah, it took fucking it. The service was wank in there, wasn't it?
It wasn't...
Just because you were ordering wine that he was pouring there.
Yeah, that was
next
fucking
to you.
rapid.
So,
he was like, do you want the same glass?
I was like,
yeah, that's
I was
fine.
so funny when I was like, that's going to... Hey, it's going to last fucking ages. It's going to take you fucking ages to bring that over. Just goes...
Gives it to me.
I was like, all right.
It's because that cocktails took like fucking 25...
Cocktail, though. Blood orange spritz.
Like 25
It's hardly a fucking Manhattan, is it? You know what I mean?
I think they just forgot. Because the moment you reminded them, it was literally within like 3 minutes it arrived. So I think they just totally forgot about the
Shite.
cocktails.
But
the food was beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Everyone was paying £33 each.
Valerio paid for mine. Thank you, Valerio.
Oh, cheers, Valerio. So it got to the end of the meal and everyone was paying £33 each because that's what it worked out to, which is absolutely fine. And the guy came over to me and he just put 33 into his car machine, which for those of you that work in the hospitality industry will know that is literally just 0.33.
Yeah.
So 33 pence, and I went, cheers. And it charged my card, and I went, I don't know why I said this.
Such a dick.
No,
Good
I'm
Samaritan.
Nice. So
You're not.
I was just trying to be...
You're horrible.
Right. But I just went, by the way, you've just charged me 33p for that meal. And he goes, you what?
You expect him to go, oh yeah, I meant to.
No, and he goes, well, I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. I should have just gone like, cheers, thank you, and left. But yeah, 33p.
I'd have let you like punch me outside or something.
And then he was like
get the...
just to get out quick enough. And then they're like, everybody out. Yes, 33p. But yeah, but the thing is, he then didn't charge me 32 fucking 67 to even out. He just charged me 33 quid. So it's like, in fact, I've now paid more than everyone else just because I was too polite.
And then we went to... So yeah, we started... we went to the Brewdog
Ghetto Girl
bar, didn't we?
Yes, we started in the Brewdog bar.
Yeah. Dom ordered that... He ordered that ridiculous beer.
It was Dom.
And then he ordered another one, didn't he? That was like 2%. The one in the can, because it was called Cuckoo, wasn't it?
That was the one in the bottle. That was in the bottle.
No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah, it was. But he ordered another one, sorry.
No, it wasn't.
There was an orangey one in the can that was like...
I can't remember what that one was.
That was like 1% or something. He was like, I just wanted to try it. Well, I was like, well, I'm glad that one's only 1%, considering the other one's like 11.
Oh, the 8. The other one was 8%.
Ridiculous, yeah. And
it was like vile as well.
I
just
had
like
a very
vinegar.
nice one, though. That, like, I had two. I had a peach hazy IPA, which I had to give to Caitlin.
It was called like Lady Jane, wasn't it? Something like that?
Hazy Jane.
Hazy Jane.
I had to give it to Caitlin.
Why?
She had an Elvis juice, didn't she? The grapefruit one. She was like, oh, I don't really like this. And then I passed around my beer.
Poor Caitlin, just getting fucking... Oh.
I know, I passed around my beer and everyone was like, lovely. Oh, yeah. Caitlin's like, I wish I had that.
Oh. There you are, then.
My birthday.
Happy birthday.
She's like, ah, thanks.
Fucking brilliant. That is so funny.
And then I ordered that other one, the... Something... Restaurant Massacre. Alice Restaurant Massacre. That, like, red one. Remember it? It was like a smoothie.
Yeah. Fucking everyone tried it.
Yeah, again, yeah.
Looking all the
Honestly, I
glass.
just came back with fucking salmonella. And then we went, to Ghetto Golf, which is great. Josh went on Guitar Hero.
Yeah.
Josh went on Guitar Hero and played, like, what song?
I can't remember. It was so quick.
It was... Yes,
it was, because it was like...
Sunshine of Your Love
Yeah.
by
Sunshine of
Cream.
Your Love, yeah.
And played it on the hardest difficulty.
By accident. I didn't know, though. I didn't know that was
She
the
was
hardest
like,
difficulty.
He got booed off.
Usually, yeah. Because usually on Guitar Hero 3, Legends of Rock...
It was actually Guitar Hero Arcade.
You used to pick what difficulty you wanted to play before you started the song. But I think the songs were in like
Different
easy songs and then medium songs, hard songs. And I went straight to expert by accident.
Well,
Sunshine of Your Love, because it's just one of my favourite songs.
They weren't. You picked the difficulty first.
Oh, I didn't see that then.
Missed.
Great.
Yeah, it was easy,
so it was
hard,
expert.
easy, medium, hard, expert. Yeah, I think you were on expert.
Oh, I definitely was, because expert introduces the orange. Yeah. Well, hard introduces orange, but
is it blue?
But then it starts like
the forbidden button at the bottom. Is it blue?
orange? That's orange, yeah. Orange.
Is it green?
Because easy is just
Green,
red,
yellow.
red, blue, and green is
no, there's definitely yellow.
Yellow, sorry, red, yellow, and green is easy,
Yeah.
and then blue is medium,
Yeah, and then orange
and
is
then
hard.
orange
and
is
then
hard, but then expert is just fast. Yeah, expert's just really cool. So I fucked it. Yeah,
it
it's
literally
just like,
got booed
I
off.
got booed off within like 4 seconds of the song.
And then I pulled it out.
Yeah, on easy mode. He just sat there for fucking half an hour, just playing one note at a time.
Yeah, But did I finish that song and make those punters happy? I play Bulls on Parade. Flitty, flip-diddy, flip-diddy, flitty, flip-diddy, come with it now.
Come with it now.
So yeah, and I smashed it. I was drinking. What was I drinking?
Everyone was waiting to go and get a golf, and you were like
everyone's
rocking out, and everyone was like,
literally like, Morgan, we gotta go! And I was like, 1 minute left.
did an encore.
Drinking,
like,
drinking the electric.
hang on, one more song for you guys, ladies and gentlemen. I'm getting pulled off the stage with one more song.
I gotta go play golf.
I'm gonna really piss off my management. And just like everyone's like, oh,
They want me to go and play golf.
Taking. Going to play mini golf. That was mint as well, by the way. Get golf. If you haven't been to Litherkeel.
You won, Josh.
You did. But to be fair, I was quite proud that I came second.
Back 9, mate. I don't think you came second all over, did you?
Yeah, I did. Came second all over, yeah. It was me and you. Everyone else got above 50, but me, I was 48.
Valerio got 46.
What?
No, Valerio got 48.
He didn't get
49.
Oh, he might have got 49 then. Because I got 48, you got 44. And then everyone else got like above 50.
And then Josh goes, I give you one shot, so... And I was like, I would have got 45 and still won.
I should give him 2.
I would have got 46.
But he still would have won.
And still won.
Yeah. But anyway.
It was fun, wasn't it?
It was great, yeah, it was really good.
Some funny moments as well.
Mate, it was brilliant. I just fucking binned it at the start.
Yeah.
Mine was like 6 shots every fucking hole. Yeah. I was like, I just can't do this.
Yeah, it was funny.
Because the cue, because the golf club's like dead short.
The bat.
So like,
what did I say about the violin?
Oh, the stick. I was like, because I literally said like the
bat,
the cue or something, and you were like, it's a club. I was like, this is coming from the man that's just called the violin bow a stick. He goes, well, it is a stick. Yeah.
It is though, isn't it? A bow.
No, it's a bow. And he's like, who knows? That's what you said. You were like, yeah, but who knows that it's called a bow? I was like, everyone knows that it's called a bow.
They don't.
Oh, no, they don't, Morgan, no. Fucking unbelievable. But yeah, no, it was a great course. Really, really funny.
And
really
then we went to Rudy's. Oh, stunning pizza. And then went to the Cavern Club. That singer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you weren't like a fan of him at all.
He was shite.
He was just really loud. He could sing, but like his setup was like done wrong.
I don't know the rest of this one.
I don't know the rest of it. And then
I was like, why play it then? Why pick that song?
Literally. It was fucking stupid because like, but the thing that everyone was like, oh, this guy's bad. But he wasn't like, he could sing, but his setup was so bad that when he tried to belt, he just didn't go back from the mic. So it was just fucking
every time me and him do it, we both just went, every time. He came on this
like,
big
he hits the note, but it's just so unbelievably loud that it's just like, fucking
it was the price in there as well, wasn't it?
Price for me wasn't too bad, to be fair.
Drinks.
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. It was like £6 for a double vodka, lime and soda. For me, it was.
I don't think it was.
I remember it not being as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Dead expensive in there.
Well, those shots weren't too bad either.
Mate, I had to give you a £10 note.
Yeah,
it was like 25 quid, doesn't it? Yeah, but 5.
It was more than 5, wasn't it?
Well,
so it was 8, isn't it? Yeah, it was
Don
8.
Amelia, me, Kate.
Doesn't really matter, to be fair. But
Finn, Josh. 7.
7, sorry, yeah. So it was 7.
Sam. No, you were right. 8.
Oh, 8, yeah. And
then we went to... we went to Roxy's Ballroom first, didn't we? That was fun. The pool.
Yeah, that was brilliant, yeah. The pool and the beer pong.
Yeah.
It was very funny.
Fun that was.
Amelia, the secret fucking... Swish, bish.
No, the pool. Do you remember shots in the pool?
Well, yeah, honestly, this was ridiculous. It's one of them, isn't it, where you're like, being fucking...
swindled.
Remember that?
Hustled.
That old show, The Hustlers or whatever it is, yeah. Or The Big Hustle or something like that.
The Real Hustle.
The Real Hustle, yeah. It felt like, yeah, because it was like we were playing beer pong and she was like, to be fair, I did come second in the championship. I was like, first of all, you've played a beer pong championship.
Uni, yeah. Or college as well.
I was like, second of all, whatever. And then like Bosh, very first one, we were like, what worried me was, do we have to bounce? And I went, no, it's fine. One bounce or no bounce, and that counts. She's like, sound. So no bounce, straight in. Okie dokie.
And but it was the pool that baffled me.
Yeah, the pool, we had to teach her how to do it with the cue.
And then rattled them in.
And then just fucking was like one of the last ones to survive. We were playing like survival.
Me versus Dom, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was like, Dom won, didn't he? Eventually?
Yeah.
But it was like, she was like one of the last ones as well. And she was like the first time she's ever played pool.
Yeah, Killer's great though. If you've ever played Killer, it's good. We go around the table, everyone has to pot. Very fun.
I didn't tell you about my hotel, by the way.
But Josh stayed out.
I had a hotel room, yeah.
And acted gay, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did.
Nice.
So,
didn't take much.
So, no, I didn't, to be fair. I was going
They just thought you were.
No, I was going to, and then realised that I didn't really have to.
Okay.
Because I said to you, didn't I? I was like, I'll probably just act gay and just, like, party with some girls or whatever.
Okay.
But I didn't need to. I just went up and just found these two.
What did you say to him?
Oh, mate, it was brilliant, to be fair. Oh, no, I can't really remember, to be fair.
You probably just said, listen, I've been on a night out today and they've all gone.
Genuinely.
I was like, and
I was just dead honest. I was like, I'm not going to be funny. He was like, I'm one of those fucking weirdos now that has got no mates. Because all of my mates have gone home, but like, I'm on a night out, so. And they're like, yeah, fucking sound. Turns out one of them was from Blackburn, so I was like, hey. And then the other one was from like Leeds or something, so they just fellow northerners. So I was like, sound. But anyway, yeah, no, my hotel room, I stayed in this like fucking dodgy, shitty Liverpool hotel.
What was it called again?
Lime? Tune. Oh, Tune Hotels. I can't go back there now. Not as if they're going to watch it.
As if you're going to go back either. You've got to slate them.
True,
yeah, I want to go back.
Fucking shit.
But I want to go back.
But the weirdest thing, I check in, I go to my room, and there's just like shit all over the corridors. Not actual shit. But like, just like cleaning equipment and hoovers and fucking spare loo roll and like shampoos and stuff. I'm like, is there not a storeroom for this kind of stuff? But whatever, obviously they were just cleaning the room still. Got into my room and it's spongy. So like the floor's got like lino on it,
bit of a bounce.
But it bounces.
Bit of a bounce.
So I think just to stop drunk people from breaking an arm, like that's, to be fair, is what my mum said. They were like, yeah, they put it down so then if you're drunk and you fall over, you can't sue them for breaking anything.
It's concerning that they're designing their rooms around
so
drunk
clearly
people,
they have a demographic.
Yeah, they've got a clientele there.
They have, yeah. So
they've got a demographic.
That was the first thing that I noticed. It was like, oh, it's quite fucking weird in here. Second of all, it's about this big.
Also, that floor would be weird if you were drunk. You'd be like,
yeah, you'd be like really nauseous. Where am I? You would. It'd freak me the fuck out.
Why is
the floor spongy?
You were like dead high.
Oh, I've been spiked. But no, yeah. Also, the room this big as well, with an ensuite. And the ensuite,
Nice.
yeah, the ensuite. The toilet was in the shower.
You could say it. What? I was gonna say. I thought you said he was in the room. In the shower.
Yeah.
What's that? I'm having a shit. Your girlfriend just
the room was so fucking small that in the ensuite they'd like made it into a wet room, just a really fucking small one. So it was like the size of like a large shower cubicle, but with just a toilet in it.
And a sink.
And a sink, everything, all of it in there.
Oh my God.
So you just did everything in there.
What do you know? You brush your teeth, having a shit and a shower at the same time.
Fucking great. But then in the morning when I did go for the shower, and also the bed. But when I did wake up,
on that table.
pissed because I didn't get an hour's fucking sleep. When I did wake up and go into the shower, showering, that's normal. Nice and really fucking powerful. I was like, thank God.
They always are, but the shower head's always like
something about this.
like getting shot.
Something about this hotel's good enough. Anyway, so I was like, this is fine. So I'm showering along. I've got suds all over me.
Suds.
I'm all lathered up.
And then it goes Baltic.
And it went off. The shower just turned off.
Oh, it's a classic. You run downstairs
and I was like,
soap.
oh my, I'm pissed still. Like I've got like, because obviously checkout was at 9.
Yeah.
So I was like, in the morning. So I'm just like pounding and can barely walk. I'm confused because there's a toilet in my shower. I'm like, everything's.
There wasn't.
Everything. Yeah, maybe I just imagined it. But and then the shower just stops, and I'm like, oh no! Literally, shampoo, face wash, body wash. I'm there, just like soapy man. Just well, what now? I just stood there, and I thought of all the things that I have to get out, dry off as best I can by just like rubbing all this soap off me. So I'm going to be like this sticky mess. Then go all the way downstairs to complain and be like, fucking hell, what's going on? Can you come and fix me shower? Then, halfway through thinking about all this, the shower just comes back on again.
Oh, thank God.
So I was like, oh, and when you're like, you're hungover as well, so you're already feeling a bit sick. So when it turns off and you're going through all this and you're like, and then it just starts, you're like, oh, thank fucking God.
Yeah.
Lovely and warm again. Obviously, somebody else had like had a shower.
Nicked your water.
And just nicked me water. Yeah, so I was like,
So Peter Kay with a life pause.
I'm literally...
What about everybody else?
Yeah, what about everybody else? But yeah, so I'm literally like just there waiting for someone else to have a shit because they've used all my water.
Yeah, they probably were in their shower having a shit.
Yeah. So that was fucking ridiculous. So and then I showered, washed myself off, dried myself off, and then thought, I'll use the hairdryer. The hairdryer is mounted to the wall.
Oh,
right.
It's been in the swimming baths.
So I take the hairdryer out of the holster.
Oh yeah,
and the holster just
sheath.
The holster just falls off the wall with brick, just like bits of brick. And I was like, oh my God! So this place is falling apart. Luckily, the holster didn't break because it landed on the trampoline that I have as a floor. So it just fucking bounced across the ground. But yeah, just bits of brick came out. So I put
the holster comes off the wall with brick.
Yeah, so I put the holster back in and just sort of like stuffed bits of brick around it to keep it on. So I was like, great. And then it's one of those like gun ones where like it's not like a flick on, so you can't accidentally just leave it on.
Oh, it's like
you just hold it.
Let go, yeah.
Honestly, mate, I may as well have had a 9-year-old go on me. Like it was the worst. It was just. It's like great. I was like, so I'm just there like. Oh, just trying my very best.
Dried it.
Mate, I did, but then I was trying to just, quickly get on with it. But anyway, yeah, put me shit back on and then ordered an Uber.
Oh, tell me about the first Uber first.
Oh, it was the first Uber. Sorry, I was getting confused and I thought it was the Uber to the train station that this happened. When I checked into the hotel, I then took a Uber back to the Brewdog place.
You went to check in. We went to Brewdog. I had to give Caitlin my beer.
Yeah, and then I arrived and everybody is sort of like halfway through beers.
By the way, Sam drank red wine all day.
All day, yeah. Even in Ghetto Golf, he had like 3 glasses of red wine. What a guy.
I think he had like 2.5 bottles of red wine, he said, all day. I'd have been fucking dead.
That's what the worst thing about the headache was, because I had like the 3-4 glasses of wine at dinner.
Yeah.
Made
wine
hangovers
are a different level, aren't they? Don't know how women do it.
Well, I mean, my dad used to have a fucking bottle of wine every night. I don't know how the fuck he did it. And then went to work the next day. Fucking mental case. Doesn't do that anymore, to be fair.
Yeah, it's not alcoholic
He had gout, so he had to stop. He was no shit, really, because all he ever ate was cheese and wine. So it's just like, oh, wonder why I've got gout. Wonder why my bloodstream's a bit shit. Well, yeah, well, maybe it's to do with the wine and the cheese then. And the meat and nothing else. But anyway, and the curry. Anyway, so I check in the hotel and then I order an Uber to go and meet these guys. I order my Uber. I text my Uber, go, I'm just outside of restaurant. I think it was called like Zana restaurant or something. Just outside of Zana restaurant. And he obviously hadn't read the message because he just drove straight past me. I think the camera's just turned off.
The light looks on.
Oh, shit. No, it's only 30 minutes. I forgot to set time.
Should we give him an apology?
Yeah. Oh, so...
We cannot get in that chair.
Yeah, I know. So we apologise. The past sort of like 10 minutes, 15 minutes of the pod. We haven't done this for a long time, so we forgot to put a timer on the camera. The camera turns itself off every 30 minutes, just like save battery or something. It's fucking mint feature, the camera, to be fair. So it does that, and obviously we've been going for 45 minutes, so 15 minutes of me talking about the hotel and stuff has just been in blackness. But it's fine, we'll put a nice picture
of me and Josh.
We might get some pictures of Liverpool.
I think
and just put like a little slideshow.
Yeah, nice. Good shout. We've got loads. We've got one of where Josh and Rebecca got married.
Oh, that was so funny. So, right, let me just explain about that, to be fair, because I felt like I couldn't
explain your taxi first. That's where you're up to.
Yeah,
explain
sorry.
Your taxi.
So, checked into my hotel, was going to go meet these guys at Brewdog. I ordered my Uber. My Uber drives past me, because to be fair, I've like moved further down towards him because I knew where he was coming from. And he obviously just like didn't see me or whatever, which is pretty hard, because to be fair, I was dressed in a jumper that said "Everything is Joy" on it, with a big rainbow.
With a load of fucking the Sesame Street
With the Sesame Street on it, yeah. So, I then like went back to where I was supposed to meet him, just like walked back. Some woman with a pug gets into my Uber, just gets in, says to the driver, "Yeah, my name's Josh," and he was about to drive off. I knock on the back seat window, open the door, and I'm like, "I think you've got my Uber." And she goes, "Oh yeah, really sorry, I thought this was mine." And I was like, "Well, you know,
Josh."
She like got out, so at this point she was already out. I was like, "Okay, never mind, whatever." So I got in. He goes, "Oh, sorry about that, mate." I was like, "No worries." And he goes, "To be fair, it was a bit weird because you didn't say anything about having a dog." I was like, "Well, no, because I don't have one." And he goes, "What?" And he goes, "But the strangest thing is, when I asked her if the name was Josh, she said yes." And I went, "No way." And he goes, "Well, to be fair though, because it's 2022, I didn't really question it." And I was like, "Oh." Anyway,
Can you anymore?
So some woman was just stealing my Uber. Who, to be
Another
honest,
reason why all that's just stupid.
but I just think that's a bit. Well, even more stupid is that you're stealing an Uber that's already got a destination. So she just would have ended up at the Brewdog place
The dog.
with a dog. Yeah, and it's just sort of like, you know, how did she know? Whatever.
Perhaps she wasn't stealing it. Perhaps she just got in.
And
She went, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. To be fair, so
Perhaps she was wrestling with the pug.
But it would be. It's funny to think that she's gone. Yeah, my name's Josh. Yeah, I want to go to Brewdog.
Yeah, with me dog.
She's like, I don't know. It doesn't matter. Just get me out of here.
This is the brew dog.
Yeah. So I arrive, and then, you know, this is when all the day starts. But what was I about to say then?
Oh, the picture.
Yeah. So we at the end of Ghetto Golf, we're all taking pictures in the photo booth and stuff like that. Which hopefully you still got them.
I've got them. Yeah, I can give them.
So because that was funny. They're all brilliant. There's one where everyone's in chaos.
Josh is just
and I'm
the one I can't stop laughing.
Everyone's like, come in, squeeze in.
Josh is just.
It's a brilliant photo, to be fair.
And there's another one where Valerio is like,
yeah, you can just see his like head. No, or you can just see his chin or something.
yeah.
And then yeah, it's brilliant. But then we all take a picture
like
afterwards.
a big team photo.
Yeah, we asked like one of the members of staff to take a picture. But like where she was stood, right, with the camera, I thought, fucking hell, we have to squeeze in here. And everyone did. Everyone was like, right, squeeze in, you know, all the usual.
Beck and Josh were like,
so, no, I was like, where shall I go? And Beck goes, stand next to me because then I can lean on your shoulder, because she was like on
the bear's
a structure.
leg.
She was like, I don't want to fall over.
We were on like a big teddy bear.
Yeah.
So like his legs, we were all like in between his legs.
See the picture because it's funny. And she's like, well, stand here because then I can rest my hand on your shoulder so then I don't like fall off. So it's like, sound. So I stood next to Beck and I put my arm around Beck and then I had my hand on whoever was in front
Valerio,
of me.
I think it was.
And whatever. And I'm like, hey, you know, we're all squeezed in. Turns out no one else was like that squeezed in.
And the picture was a massive wide angle.
And the picture was like a huge wide angle. So all it is just a bunch of people all really well spaced apart. And then me and Beck, who look like we've been married for like,
I was like
20 years.
Lovely Beck and Josh married for 6 years.
Oh, fucking, it's so funny. I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because it did, like, where the woman was stood with the phone.
Yeah.
He was like 5 or 6 meters away from everybody. I was like, fuck, it's going to be tight.
Just like,
so I thought everyone was like, way, but not at all. To be fair, it was also after the photo booth where everybody was. You know.
Oh, yeah.
Brilliant.
Everyone was very much comfortable within each other's personal space after that photo booth. Everyone's just like, it was just so squished in there, wasn't it?
Well, it is. It's not really meant for 8 people, though, is it? You know what I mean?
10 at that point.
Oh, yeah, it was, yeah. Who left then? Beck went.
No, 9 of us, sorry. And Beck left.
Right. Bless her.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
She went to look after the house. Apparently, like, her mum was going out or something. And she was in work the next day. So it was just like,
That's
just
fair
look
enough.
after the house.
But that was it, really, for the sort of Liverpool story.
Funny night, wasn't it?
It was really good. And then we all went to McCooley's.
Oh, that was great.
Yeah, and everyone was like, what? You know, singing along.
The videos are there. You can see a few of them videos. They're hilarious.
Yeah,
I just couldn't stop playing the air guitar.
Yeah.
Just like... It was brilliant.
So the band was back for one night.
Yeah, Finn was there as well.
Oh, yeah.
Just...
I've got a great video of Finn.
You like zoom in on the
pan
side of his
out,
face.
Yeah, and then I end on Finn, and he doesn't realise I'm filming him. I'm just zooming on his
with
mouth.
a massive...
And he's like...
With the torch on.
Yeah, and he's like, what? He's like singing along to whatever it is. Fucking looks brilliant.
I was fuming because they were singing Sit Down by James.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but they weren't.
Yeah, they were singing.
I was
something
fuming.
else.
They were singing the Liverpool song, Mo Salah,
right.
Mo Salah, and I was like, after it, I was such a twat. Caitlin, she went, you know, you were singing the Liverpool chant then. I was like, why would you tell me that? Hey, I was having a good time.
I was wondering because I was like, oh, see that. I was like, is there different lyrics? Have I got the lyrics wrong?
It's exactly the same.
I was like, sit down. Oh, it's not sit down next to me. What are they singing? But whatever. Everybody's having a good time.
Mo Salah.
And then after that, yeah, all you guys went back on the last train. I stayed in McCooley's and had a fucking great night.
What time did you get in?
Like 1?
Oh, not that long after.
Oh, no, it wasn't. Oh, mate, I was so pissed. I was like, I'm going.
Yeah, we went bananas for that last hour, didn't we?
Yeah, fuck, I was ruined. I had shots of Chambord.
Basically, we all...
Genuinely, because I went up, I was like, have we got any liquor 43? And they were like, no.
Oh, we had it in thingy though, didn't he?
We did.
The cavern.
Yeah.
I was like, you're like, what are we going to shot then? And I was like...
Little liquor 43 over there. Me and Finn had a bet at the start of the night. At the start of the day on the train. And he goes, I bet you any money Morgan buys everybody a fucking liquor 43. I was like, if it was up to me, Morgan's not buying anything, but we will definitely be having liquor 43 at some point. And then when he pointed it out in the Cavern Club, I was like, there it is.
It is my favourite drink.
But I looked for it in the McCooley's and they're like, sorry, I don't have it. I was like, is that Chambord? And they were like, yeah. I was like, can I get 3 shots of Chambord?
Mad. But yeah, because we arrived to McCooley's and because we've been out playing golf and beer pong and pool and walking a lot and going to different pubs and had a load of pizza. We were pretty sober, weren't we? And then Josh was like, right, well, we've got an hour. Let's go fucking bananas.
Oh, yeah, I was just
and then all of a sudden
there.
I looked down, and there was 3 double vodka cranberries in front of me. 3.
Yeah, I was just sort of like, we're just wasting time here. Like, we should have been drinking. And to be fair, none of us, because it's annoying because, like, at the start of the night, we were like, we're going to be drinking from, like, 2. Everyone's going to be fucked. Let's pace ourselves. But then we paced ourselves and we had food and we had this and then we had this. And it's just sort of like, and then loads of walking.
To be fair, though, I did drink a lot, though.
Yeah, we did, but it was because of the walking, because of the food.
I had
Everyone
4
was like,
electric boogaloos in the Ghetto Golf.
Yeah.
And they're like 5%.
Yeah. I had 3 double vodka and sodas and stuff, but it just didn't make it because of the amount of walking we were doing. I think that was the biggest killer. Just loads of fresh air. So everyone was like, well,
yeah,
I could drive home.
Literally.
So I was in my coolers, I was like, right. I was like, this is ridiculous. I was like, no one's even like...
I wasn't even hungover the next
You know
day,
when I fell over? I fell off the seat. You know when I fell off the stool? I've got a fucking lump in my shin, you know. I have like an actual lump in my shin.
Do you know what? I did everything within my power to try to save you.
Yeah.
Didn't. Just too big for me.
No.
I was like...
When he says everything in his power, he went...
No, I didn't. I didn't. I was like... Because Caitlin said it was me that she was looking at for all the commotion. She didn't realise you were going and then you were just gone.
Yeah.
Valeria was
Bang.
like... Josh's face went down and his legs went up.
It was the bar stool. It was a big bar stool. And I had my legs... And I was like... I had my legs like behind the metal thing. You know, you're supposed to put your feet on them. I had them like behind. Don't know why. And I just went and I was like, well, I can't kick my legs out to save me. So it's just hands and face. And that was it. Just accepted my fate and died. We fell flat on my ass.
Drank. Did we have a whiskey?
No.
I think we did we?
No.
I really wanted an old fashioned in the Cavern because apparently they do a nice one there, but like 27 quid or something. Speaking of old fashions,
Cavern's got some fucking names though.
Speaking of old fashions, I've got the video for us.
Oh yeah. Oh well, we'll have to set that up. Okay. So are you ready? Are we ready for the video segment of the?
What the fuck is that?
Of the what the fuck is that? Yeah. Okay. You ready then?
Yeah.
And we're back. Right.
So we're back for a segment of what the fuck is that?
What the fuck is that?
Now I want to cast everyone's minds back to season 1.
The little ripple effect.
Put the clip in. That'd be great. Our friend Janae. What was the name of the website called? Mahalo, where she showed us
how to make an old-fashioned.
How to not make an old-fashioned.
Yes.
Now, do you remember any of the key points of that video?
She was using a wooden spoon as a muddler.
Mm-hmm.
She poured about 350ml of whiskey in it. Mm-hmm. She also put glacier cherries and just orange slices in it.
And a cube of sugar.
And a cube of sugar. Angostura bitters.
No.
Oh, did she not put any?
Do you remember? It was like none in it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. She went for Angostura bitters, run out, and just pretended to put Angostura bitters in it. And then, yeah.
It was all in a pint glass.
And then she didn't mix it and just fucking threw it.
And it was all in a pint glass.
All in a big pint glass.
So, she's back to go again.
Yes, she is.
So, I hope you're all looking forward to have another effort. And here we go.
Hi, I'm Janae, and I'm back to teach you how to make an old-fashioned. But this time, let's do it properly. For this classic old-fashioned, you will need Jim Beam Black Bourbon, a cherry, an orange slice,
We're wrong.
bitters, and simple syrup. Actually, let's skip the cherry, the orange wedge, and the muddling, or wooden spoons, and set them aside for now. We'll bring them back.
She's
if
like
we ever want to
sassy
make a
about
messy
it.
Smash. Okay, so let's start out with our jigger and our mixing glass.
Yeah,
First,
mixing
you're
glass.
going to measure 0.25 parts simple syrup directly into your mixing glass.
She's fucking shitting herself.
And then
there.
you'll want 3 dashes of bitters.
She must have got so much shit from the last one. Hey, she's got
Just
bitters in
make
it.
sure there are bitters left in your bottle before you pour.
No way, they're actually
We're going
dressing
to fill
all
it
of it.
all the way up with ice. Here we go. Actually, let's hold off on the ice for now.
Hey.
You never want to pour alcohol directly over ice. Let's first add the ingredients to make sure they all get mixed and the drink doesn't get too watered down or too liquidy, so to speak. Okay.
She's
now we're
fucking-
ready
she's
to
like-
pour 2 parts
Oh,
of
mate,
our
she must have
Jim
felt
Beam
so
Black
bad after the
Bourbon
first
right
one.
in.
She's taken so much attention to what she did
That
wrong.
even smells good. All right, here we go. Always use a jigger to provide the perfect pour.
Yeah, because she just fucking caned it
Full
last
glass
time.
of bourbon. Now we're going to add
To
our
avoid
ice
having a full glass of bourbon, she just said.
to dilute and to chill. It may be a little counterintuitive, but you want to make sure you add a lot of ice to ensure the drink doesn't get watered down. Not that many people used to order this drink, but it's very popular now, and it's especially tasty when you mingle the bourbon notes of Jim Beam Black with the sweet notes of the simple syrup and the spice from the bitters.
This is
So
brilliant.
let's make sure all of those delicious flavors get mixed up. Stir gently, very gently, to prevent spillage.
Throw
No
it.
need to mix the cocktail by pouring it into another glass. Now, we'll strain
She's
our
nailed
Jim
this.
Beam Black Old Fashioned directly into our glass with 1 perfect large cube.
Brilliant.
Isn't that pretty? Look at that color. And finally, we'll garnish with an expressed orange peel.
Oh,
Make sure
yes.
you get all of those delicious oils into the drink.
Well,
And a
fair
cherry for
dues.
good measure.
Well, don't really need
No, but
them,
that's it, that-
you know,
that's-
whatever.
That's how you make a proper Jim Beam Black Old Fashioned. But, like Beam's master distiller, Fred No says, drink it or mix it any damn way you please. Cheers.
Sponsored by Jim Beam. Brilliant.
I just
Fair
say
dues to
that
it.
I've read the comments from the original one, and the whole thing apparently was Mahalo's fault. Because she's not a cocktail person, they just gave her it all and went, do all that.
Right.
And then she had, obviously, all the abuse for doing it all wrong.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Yeah.
at the same time, you should go, shouldn't you get somebody that knows what the fuck they're doing in order to get this? But, mate, fair dues to her. She's done really well there. Like, she's absolutely nailed exactly every point, like you said, that was like, you know, and pro tip, make sure you've actually got bitters left in your bitters.
Yeah, and...
That's brilliant.
Make sure that you just put...
But straight away at the start, you know, every single one threw me off because I was like, it's already wrong though, cherries and fucking,
Yeah.
and then she was like, but let's just get rid of the cherries, and I was like, oh, sound.
Yeah.
Brilliant. She's done really well there, to
Yeah.
be fair.
It's a very clever video.
She's
that.
like, mate, you can tell though, she's like obviously watched the original video and had so much shit from it that she's gone, I have to do a comeback
Yeah.
and have to just
And
address
Jim
it.
Beam have got
But I'm
real
glad
good
that
with
she
you.
hasn't been like, everyone's been so mean. I'm glad that she's just been like taking the piss out
Fuck
of
you.
herself. She's like just
I
taking
saw
the
it,
piss
I
out
was
of
like,
herself.
fuck you.
Well, yeah, but
To Mahalo.
yeah, but at the same time, she's like laughed at herself. Pro
Yeah.
tip: just make sure that you've actually got some. She's like gone out. Oh, you know, silly me, but I just so the records are clear. I actually do know how to make one of these now.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
She's done really well there. to
Very
be fair.
good.
Very, very good.
Well done, Janae.
Well done, Janae.
The day after my birthday, so May the 11th, Caitlin was very nice to have arranged the spa day for me.
Oh, was it a spa day?
In
turns
Chester,
out?
yeah. It was brilliant. So nice. So nice.
What time in the morning was it?
Noon.
Oh, perfect.
Went
then.
for lunch first. There,
First?
all paid in.
Oh, at noon.
Yeah, at noon. Went for lunch. I had a club sandwich with chips, and Caitlin had like a pesto fusilli thing. which was stunning as well. I tried it. Loads of mixed peppers and cherry tomato, sun-dried tomatoes in there.
Oh, fucking sound, actually.
Yeah. And we had like an orange juice and a cranberry juice. Caitlin made me laugh. I wanted to go. I was like, I'm going to go and pay for the drink. She goes, nah, they're in on it. They're in on the price. So like,
they're in on it. Yeah. No,
for.
don't worry, darling. They're paid for as well. You're like, cheers, babe, love ya.
Yeah. And then we go around to the spa day. I've been booked in for a hot stones massage.
Oh, have you ever had one of these before?
No, I've never been to a spa before.
Oh, right. Okay.
I've worked in 2, but I've never had any treatments in my life. Never had a professional massage. Yeah. Just off your dad.
So they're standing on your back.
Caitlin, Caitlin had a superfood facial.
Right.
Which is
what
like...
do they do? Just launch a salad at your face?
That's what I said. Yeah, you just had like an avocado.
Slaps across the face.
No, it was superfood for your skin. It was like...
Oh, your skin's
food.
feeding.
Yeah,
right.
skin food.
Fucking sound.
And all this.
So what was that? Oh, facial, right.
So Caitlin was... so we... go in and see in a bit. We go into like the 2 dressing rooms. Get your robes on. Ooh, like that. So here we go. Quite rough though, the robes, to be honest.
They are, aren't they? They're like
they've been worn and
worn. They are, aren't they?
Worn and washed
I always
and
find
dried.
that about hotel towels. They're always a bit like, these aren't very soft.
Like,
it's just like,
I've just grazed me face.
Lovely.
Yeah, like sandpaper.
Yeah.
And then
Get licked by a cat.
They didn't give us any flip-flops, but I didn't take any. Well, I had some in my boot, but I didn't think I'd need them. So we went in.
They usually give you some.
Yeah, and we went upstairs, and Caitlin goes,
little bag.
have you got anything? Oh, we've run out.
So we're just supposed to...
Verrucas.
Just go barefoot.
Verrucas. Hey, verrucas. But to be fair, we were like, the place was spotless. So we were like, who cares?
Oh.
So... Where was I? Oh yeah, so the place was absolutely... He's in.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, the place was absolutely spotless. So we were a bit like, doesn't really matter that we haven't got flip-flops on. It was like the middle floor was the changing rooms. Bottom floor was the pools and jacuzzis and the gym. Obviously, we don't go to the gym. And then the top floor was the treatments.
Okay.
I'm not sure if you've ever been to a spa. They
I
have
used to
like
work in one, to be fair.
little rooms, don't they?
Yeah.
All like candle lit, the corridor, it's all dark and all that. But first of all, we went to like everything was there. Everything was the
something room.
Before you go into... No, but it was written like that. Like the actual word was orange and the was written in grey before it on everything.
Okay.
So like the men's room was called the man, and then the toilet was called the gent, and the woman, and the lady, and then the pool, the gym, the reception. Okay. Everything was there for some reason. So it was the before was the name of this room. So you go in to like fill out like a form that was like,
if I die before I wake, pray my soul for God to take.
Have you got any problems and all this?
With me pinching your ass.
No, yeah, no, not that. So
it's like a happy ending.
Another couple come in.
With the flip flops on that you didn't get.
Like
Veruca free over there.
This big bloke. Big bowl bloke.
Company's 8th pair. Sorry, I worn these down. Can I get another pair?
Yeah, weight on it. So they're sat like over there. And it was lovely, wasn't it? No, it was the before. It was the before. They've been in yet.
Oh, right.
This is going to be really nice.
Oh, it's bloody lovely in here.
Yeah, all that.
It smells nice, doesn't it?
It smells nice. Shut up. Yeah.
Stop it, George.
Yeah, all that. All that's going on in there.
Do you think it'd be a happy ending? Don't be so stupid. I've paid lots of money for this.
Yeah, so we sat there. Caitlin's like, you can find it.
She's brilliant, is Caitlin. She's like, fucking brilliant. We said this in Liverpool. She's like, the whole fucking world is just pink and fucking rainbows and flowers.
I think she's on drugs.
She does just look
Have you ever
way
played
too
that
happy
game,
to
We
be
Happy
alive.
Few?
No.
Where they take... it's a post-apocalyptic world. Everything's sad. Everyone's dying. But people are forced to take these pills where everything looks amazing.
Oh, right.
Caitlin takes them, I think.
100%.
But there's a scene where he walks in and they're all hitting a piñata and the pill wears off and they're actually just stabbing a man.
Oh, my God.
So I think that's like what Caitlin sees the world like. She's got that pill. Yeah.
The We Happy Few pill.
Yeah.
So
horrible game.
She sat there going, excited.
Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, and all this. And then, so we're like, what do we do now? And it says, now wait for your person to come and get you. Basically, your person who's doing the treatment. So, like, young girl comes in, 18 or whatever, she comes in, she's like, Claire.
But I love having
Enjoy it.
You deserve it.
Another girl comes in, Roger.
Roger. Oi.
And then another couple come in, and then someone's like, Caitlin, and she's like, bye. And all that. She's walking off. Are you having a good time? All right. They're going up into the room. Just,
oh, yeah.
What's going on? And then,
just met.
yeah.
And they're just buzzing.
It's like, hey, what the fuck? And then someone else comes, Jane. And I'm like, and all these like young, like sort of 18, 19-year-old girls are coming on the corner. I thought,
oh, no.
I have these like soft hands on my back and all this.
I can see
and
where
then
this
I
is
just
going.
said, Morgan! Turn around, lad.
A drill sergeant.
5'5" Thai man.
Yes, mate. Mate, I'd be like, I've hit the jackpot. It's like, this is going to be the best massage.
5'5" Thai man. Fat. Morgan. You come for a hot stone massage. It's like,
holy shit.
I was
This is gonna
like
be
following him. Right? He was like, have you got your pre-form? He was like, okay.
It's like the most unrelaxing experience. It's like, it was a drill sergeant for the samurai.
Yeah, I was like, he was like, sit down. I just walked down the corner. I was like, yes, sir. Sit down.
Yes, sir.
Sit down in the corner. And then, to be fair, he put like some music on, and then I felt a bit weird for a minute because I was. It was like.
And relax.
Yeah, to be fair. And then he pressed the button, boop, and the bed just goes.
Here we go.
Here we go. Boop, boop, boop. Music goes up a level. And then he goes, right. And then, but honestly, God bless it. I just couldn't understand a fucking word he was saying.
Oh, no.
He was like, so I leave now, you get on bed, put a blanket over, and then I'm in over, okay? Sound. Back in 5. And I was
he
like...
said sound, did he?
Yeah.
Sound. He's been in Wrexham for a little bit too long. Sound.
He was in Chester.
Oh, Chester.
And I was like... He leaves. So I took my robe off.
Yeah.
Lie on the table, realise I've probably not done anything properly, so I just stand up. He goes, Morgan, are you ready? He walks in, I'm just...
What, bollock naked?
No, it'd be short. What's that?
Just like,
oh, you forget? Morgan. So, like, I, like, laid down. He was like, me head. I was like...
just the most unrelaxing experience.
Yeah, honestly. And then he was like... And then, to be fair, like, he got me tucked in. And I was like...
Okay.
And
yeah.
then... But
I'm in the right place.
They roll, like... towels like over that like head thing, don't they? You know, you put your head in.
Yeah.
So it was like this black hole with like this little circle at the end.
You can see nothing but the was like the ground.
And then I was like, so the hole's like this. I was like, and he was like, no, Morgan, like this. So I was like, but he, you know, he says my name. It was just funny, Morgan, all the time.
Full name, Morgan.
Yeah, all the time. So then he was like, so I have hot tub massage. Okay, and all this. And he had a slow cooker with the stones in.
Yeah, they do. Well, I mean, I think traditionally it's supposed to be like a nice bamboo, like something or other. But just...
He's been on for 6 hours.
Get an air fryer. That's it, he's out, give him a shuffle around, stick him back in for another 5 minutes.
Ping!
Yeah, like an egg
now ready?
Chef Ping.
But yeah, to be honest then, it was lovely, to be fair. Getting lotion. I was like, here we go, to be fair.
So what was it like then?
It was very nice. And the stones were like the weirdest thing ever, because they were like volcanic, but like, because they're constantly moving. No, I didn't realise. Did you think?
I thought they stayed on.
Nah, I thought that. They do that at the end.
Oh, right.
The actual massage, they go in the palm of your hand.
Oh, and then
he just massages with the stone. There's a proper massage with a hot stone in his palm.
Oh, right.
And then when he's finished, with that stone, it's like cooled down. He puts it on like your pressure points. So like he was focusing on like my top right shoulder and my arm, like this for ages, doing all this. Then my left arm and left shoulder. Then my lower back, that was the hottest part. You know that fat bit at the bottom of your...
Yeah, because it's quite sensitive down there.
Bottom right and bottom left part of your back. He'd start there and I was like, whoa! It's like, fucking hell, I'm boiling. By the way, meant to last an hour, but 35 minutes. Caitlin was like...
He's getting the job done, he is.
Caitlin was like, fucking paid for that fucking hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But anyway, so he's going like this and he's going at the top. And it was back of the legs as well I had.
Oh, but that was nice.
Yeah.
Right down the calves.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
and he would like turn the stone so it was like sharp end.
Oh, yeah. Really get in there. God, mate, honestly, I fucking need that. I get cramps all the time.
Yeah,
my
but
calves. I just need somebody just to run down your legs.
I've got loads of knots in the top of my back, I have.
Oh, right.
Stress related, probably. But he was getting in there as well. And I was like, it was like...
Did you feel all limber though afterwards?
Yeah, he was like, drink loads of water. But anyway, I digress. He was like, yeah, doing the massage and all this. And then he'd like grab your leg if your leg wasn't right. Doing it. I was like... and then at the end, he put the towel back over me and just literally went like this.
Oh, great. Just to really stress you out right then.
Honestly, like that as well, all over my back. Really hard. And then he goes, I could hear him like rummaging, and then I could hear him come like near my ear, and then just ding, little bell. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, Morgan, you're done. And I was like, mate, you didn't need to ring that bell to wake me up. You just twatted me before you
beat the shit out of me.
Yeah. Your alarm's going.
Oh, right, yeah. I'll just have to change the camera. What was his name? Do you remember?
Fuck knows. Lee.
Oh, come on. Lee.
Oh, come on. So, yeah, he slapped the shit out of me, rang the bell. Through the wall. Yeah, he slapped the shit out of me, rang the bell. And then he was like, you done? He was like, drink lots of water, because after a massage, you need to. Apparently, I don't know what that's about. Perhaps you're
just gonna pass out if you don't.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So then he was like, "Now you go into a relaxation room," and he like opened the relaxation. The relaxation. Yeah, you go in there. It's like
the relaxation.
Shh, it's quiet in here, and all this. So, I went in there.
Kickflip.
Stars on the ceiling, beds, and beanbags as well. Loads of beanbags in there.
Oh. Beanbags as well, yeah.
Loads of beanbags. There's loads of videos.
That was so nice.
And it was just like harp, like whale music playing in there, like harp. Yeah, like all that. But like, you know, like the Aboriginal sort of...
Good whale. Oh, like the sitars.
Yeah, all that like stuff was playing. I was like... And then every now and then it was just...
Big gong.
Yeah, I was just like... What was that? And then Caitlin didn't come in for like another 25 minutes. She came in, her face was just smooth. She'd had like while it was on there, she was having like a scalp, shoulder and hand massage.
That was
I was like, I'm having a facial next time if you don't mind. I was like, I had fucking Kim Jong-un kick the shit out of me for half an hour.
Good head massage. He kicked the shit out.
Kim Jong-un kicked the shit out of me for half an hour.
That's awful, Morgan. That's not funny.
Yeah,
it's racist.
Stop laughing.
That is racist.
He's Thai, not Korean as well.
Yeah, I know. That's what makes it even worse.
Caitlin comes out after having the fucking avocado and chips on her face for avocado and chips. And then I was like, just gets rubbed, but you could hear him coming. I'm in this relaxation room. I was like, I could hear like, thank you, and all this. I was like, and then a woman comes in, and then that Roger, he just flops on the beanbag. The woman goes up the other side.
Whoa! So me
You're in here? Yeah.
Bang.
Yeah, she's like, whoosh. She's up. And then I was like, thank you. Someone else comes in, and then, thank you. I was like, here she fucking comes. Yeah. Thank you. Just like this, the Joker coming. So she's like, feel my face. And I was like, and I get up like a cripple.
Fuck, that's brilliant, mate. I didn't realise you had a spa.
Yeah, and then so she was like, 35 minutes. She was like, well, we won't lie in here for long then if you don't get in the pool. We're like the hydrotherapy, like a steam room called the steam room.
The steam room?
Yeah, the steam room. It was like, you walk in there, you just can't see.
Oh, yeah.
But it was like menthol. So you were like, it was like,
so you could just breathe really well.
Yeah, but like,
your lungs,
you know,
just
like,
get rid of.
It was hard to breathe though.
Yeah.
Even though it's easier.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like you're not used to it.
Sauna does that anyway, to be fair.
No, I hate sauna. I hate it.
Somebody can't breathe.
I hate saunas.
And then when you leave it, you go, oh, fucking hell.
I hate saunas. I hate steam rooms. I hate any of that.
Oh, no, I love them, mate, yeah.
I like being... Caitlin loves them as well. She was in and out, she was. Pores.
Opens up all your pores. You sit there and sweat for a bit.
Yeah.
It's nice.
And then...
Steam rooms better than saunas, though. Steam rooms are a bit better.
I prefer the steam room.
Saunas is just like, it's a really humid day. But steam room, it's nice. It does the same thing.
It's like 49 degrees in there.
Yeah, it's fucking ridiculous.
Boiling.
But the steam room, it's the same hot, like heat, but there's no humidity in there.
Yeah.
It's the humidity you feel in the sauna, but it's still as hot as it is in the
steam
steam
room. Like soup in a sauna.
But it's just like good in the steam room. It's just like a really hot.
And then there was like a sensory room that was like, had like herbs in the air in there and stuff, which was like... It smelled
superfood shit there left over in the bin.
Yeah, we went in there.
In the air.
To be fair, though, one of the rooms was called like the Hamana room or something. It was closed, and it was meant to, because of like the chemicals that were like in the air in there. You were meant to get like a little high in there.
All right.
I was dead excited to go in there. Closed, but we went in like a hydrotherapy pool as well.
Oh, the ones where you float really easily.
No, me and Caitlin were confused. It was just outside.
Yeah. And you're supposed to. It's supposed to be like really like. It sounds stupid, but like bouncy water. So you're supposed to be able to just float with completely effortlessly, just float in there.
Oh, I didn't
try. That's what a hydrotherapy pool is. I think somebody's in the comments gonna be like, actually, it's not. But I went to one in Prague.
Adam again.
I went to one in like Prague or Vienna. You know, I was telling you a story about the fact that I dropped my bracelet and I was going around the pool, and I was like chasing it. Do you remember? Yes, I did.
Thinking about Adam. It's actually not that.
It's actually a. But you know that I was talking about.
I think vaguely, yeah.
The pool where I like dropped my bracelet in that whirlpool. And I went around like 9 times. That was a hydrotherapy pool where like there's certain areas. It was really cool how they did it because it was one big pool, but only one corner of it was like hydro fucking whatever it is. And yeah, you're supposed to just be able to just like effortlessly let go and just float there and just like it's the most like relaxing thing ever.
Yeah, it was. It was just a stunning place. It was lovely. And then, sorry, I'll wrap it up now. Just this is worth mentioning to you is why we then went to La Fattoria.
Had a birthday.
Tiramisu.
Did you tell him it's your birthday? You should have. Free
No,
dessert.
well, I was expecting the other. Considering I walked in there, my mum and dad were in there as a surprise, which was nice because Caitlin
nice.
booked it. Caitlin, by the way, I'm sorry, mate. I don't want to run out of time, but it's so funny. This. Have we got time?
I think we've got like 7 minutes left on the camera.
So on our way, Caitlin parked. She wouldn't tell me where we were going, and she was like, "Oh, should we go for?" I was like, "Can we not just go early?" And Caitlin was like, "No," and I was like, "All right." So we went to Telford's Warehouse for like 3 drinks, which was like, I was like, "Can we not go now, Kate?" She was like, "It's booked for 7. We'll get there for 7," and I was like, "Right." So then I was like, so we were walking. So then she parked really, like, she parked up by the Fountains roundabout, which is like...
Right. Quite far away.
Away from, like, the town centre. Still didn't tell me where we were going.
Oh.
So I was walking. I was like, are we going to a Tina Kitchen? Are we going to the Pied Bull or something like that? Are we going to, like... And then Caitlin was like, I've got something in my shoe. She stood for it. She takes the whole shoe off. I'm like...
It's a ring.
Fucking hell. Being ages here. And then she goes, I'd love to run up this river. We were on the canal in Chester, the river. And we stood there for ages, and I'm like, Caitlin, we'll go running on it one day and all this. And then we bump into my mate Eli, and he's like, hello, bro, I can't stay though, bro. I am going to football and all this. I was like, okay, nice to see you, mate. Keep walking. She goes, we're going to La Fattoria. I was like, oh, great. And we get there, and we're like walking. She's like, oh, lovely. And then we're waiting in this queue outside for ages. And then a guy sticks out and goes, Caitlin, for 5. And I was like,
Oh.
5?
I
was expecting you to be in there.
Oh, really?
And then I walked in. My mum, dad, and my sister are hiding behind their menus.
Oh.
But anyway, she goes, I don't really want to run that river, and I had nothing in my shoe.
Oh,
and she goes,
bless her heart.
And she goes, and I parked all the way over there because we were dead early, and that's why I wanted so many drinks in Telford's warehouse. And she was like, and I fucking wish Eli would have spoke for longer.
I remember Eli. He was in Hill Street, wasn't he?
Yeah. The big tank, yeah. He, so yeah, and I had the tiramisu.
Legendary, mate.
None of them
Creamy.
asked for me to have the.
Yeah. Happy birthday to you.
Yep. So yeah, just that tiramisu. I've got a picture of me with it. My mum took it. I haven't got it.
9 birthdays in there.
I know. Yeah.
I was
Congratulations.
Who was I talking to the other day about it? Literally about Lafatour. Oh, somebody that came into the bar just really quickly before we wrap up. He was saying the same thing. He was like, "Oh," because we were talking about Amber's Woodfire. You know, when I was like paying pieces, some of the best pizza I've had outside of Italy, and then. He was like, "Oh, have you ever been to Lafatour in Chester?" I was like, "Yes, I have." But I was like, "How many fucking birthdays was there when you went?" Because me and Morgan went, and there was like 9.
We had this
and he said, "Yeah, the same thing with him." He's like, every single time he goes in there's about 6 birthdays.
Yeah, we had this conversation when we were in there. My mum said, "What do you reckon their record is for a day?" And I honestly said, "I reckon about 30, 40.
Yeah.
Because 9 when we were in
it
there,
wasn't 9, but it was fucking it was about 5 realistically. It was about 5.
Well, that's 5, and that's between
a lot. And
that's between like
an hour and
8 and a half, 8. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they've been open since like 12, and they're open till like 10:30.
Mate, it was ridiculous. I was like, people are definitely just faking the birthday just for a free dessert.
So yeah, we've had a good couple of weeks, and we've been away. Sorry to be away for so long. We'll get this edited up. We'll get some clips made for you as well. We'll get
this pod will be up by next Sunday, but the clips will roll out before Sunday.
Yeah, what we'll do is, I think, you can cut this out if you want. Fuck the subtitles off on the clips, just so we can so it's not as much work for you.
Okay. Oh, that's fine.
You can just get them out then. Yeah, cool. There's a lot of clips from this anyway, isn't there?
Yeah. But anyway, we'll wrap it up now because I'm just conscious that we're going to run out of storage. So it might have actually already turned off by now, but fingers crossed, hopefully not. Okay. So thank you very much for watching. If you do like the content, then please like, subscribe, and comment down below if you want to do any segments with us or whatever. Obviously, let us know if you want to be on the pod as well. We'll try our very best to get this, as long as you got a car. And
or we can zoop you. We can call you.
Oh yeah, we can call you on Zoom. But yes, good to be back. It's been a great episode, this one. So yeah, we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Ta-da!
Ta-da!